Right, morning everybody. Welcome. This is Singalong with Mr Moo, number 9. And I should imagine most of you are in school now. Welcome back. It's lovely to have people buzzing around the school site. So we've got probably 2 more. I think I'll do another one next week for you. And we're going to look at another musical song. So we did a few musicals before half term. So we're going to dip back into Oliver. So we did, I think it was in week 2, we did Consider Yourself, and I rewrote the lyrics a bit. I don't know, maybe you remember it at all. I did a kind of coronavirus Consider Yourself. There are loads of great songs in Oliver. If you haven't seen the movie Oliver, I really recommend it. It's great fun. It's based on a book by Charles Dickens about an orphan boy who manages to do quite well, but the songs in it are really fantastic. So we're going to look at Who Will Buy. And so this is where Oliver has been now, he's been adopted, he's got out of the workhouse, he's stopped being treated badly, and he's been adopted by a very rich family. He wakes up one morning and he looks out on this beautiful street, having spent all these years living in a slum, or living on the streets, or living in an orphanage. He's now woken up in his beautiful house in Belgravia, and he looks out and sees that there are all these people selling wonderful things. So there's a lady selling strawberries, somebody's selling milk, there's all these merchants selling things, so it's all about that. So Oliver doesn't actually sing this song himself, this is sung by the chorus. It's a great song, and it's very upbeat, but it's in a minor key. So what do I mean by that? So music is either in a major key, which we would normally say is a happy key, or music is in a minor key, which is slightly darker. And so if you're little, I would say to you that sad music is minor music. Music is in a major key. But sometimes you get minor music that's really quite upbeat, and this is one of those songs, and it's because it's fast. So this is a minor key. Okay, so here we go. So let's have a look. You need your words in front of you, everyone. So I have attached those. So let's have a look. Who will buy this wonderful morning? Such a sky you never did see. Who would tie it up with a ribbon and put it in a box for me? So this is a really upbeat song, yes? So this is about a fantastic day. It's an absolutely beautiful day out there, like it is today. I'm looking out the window right now. It is a gorgeous day. It's going to be really, really hot. So let's carry on. So I can see it at my leisure whenever things go wrong, and I would keep it as a treasure to last my whole life long. So let's just have a look at those first 2 bits here. So it starts up here. So it goes like this. Who will buy this wonderful morning? Such a sky you never did see. Who will tie it up in a ribbon and put it in a box for me? Okay, let's have another go at that. Ready? Okay, let's get that rhythm right. Just ba 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 ba. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. But it's the rhythm that really makes this song, okay? It's what we call syncopation. So syncopation means it doesn't come in on the first beat of the bar, it comes on the off beat. So I count in 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. You see that? So the 1 happens, and then I come in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Who will buy this wonderful morning? And such a sky you never did see. Who will tie it up in a ribbon and put it in a box for me? Now this middle bit is not quite so syncopated, so this is in a more regular rhythm. So I can see it at my leisure whenever things go wrong, and I would keep it as a treasure to last my whole life long. Okay, let's just do that little bit there. So there's a slightly unusual movement there. So I would keep it as a treasure. Ready? Hang on a second, I've got a page turn there, ready? And I would keep it as a treasure to last my whole life long. Just going to move up 1 step, 1 note, is what we call chromatic movement in music. To last my whole life long. And then we're back to our syncopated beginning. Who will buy this wonderful feeling? to do to keep the sky so blue? There must be someone who will buy. Ready? So this is a little bit calmer. So let's do that. Yes, so what am I to do to keep the sky so blue? There must be someone who will buy. So let's do that again, a little bit faster. So what am I to do? And so what am I to do to keep the sky so blue? There must be someone who will buy. Good. Now I'm going to try and do every line in one breath, which is not that hard to do in this piece because it's quite fast. We'll speed it up in a minute. Okay, so there's the second verse. So we are now almost exactly halfway down. So who will buy this wonderful morning, such a sky you never did see? So that's the same as the beginning, so let's do that. So if you're a bit lost, first paragraph, second paragraph, third paragraph, single line. The single line was the end of the first verse. So now we're starting the next paragraph. Here we go. Are you ready, everyone? I'll play, or go straight in. 3, 4, 1. Who will buy this wonderful morning? Such a sky you never see. Who will tie it up with a ribbon and put it in a box for me? Okay, now this is the second verse, so the words are different. There'll never be a day so sunny, it could not happen twice. Where is a man with all the money? It's cheap at half the price. So let's do that. And this is that slightly, it's non-syncopated, a little bit calmer. There'll never be a day so sunny, it could not happen twice. Where is the man with all the money? It's cheap at half the price. And there's that step up there, that one note there. Cheap at half the price. Last note is quite a long note. Must be someone who will buy. I'm trying to hold that for as long as you possibly can. When you're holding a really, really long note, and apologies, I'm not warmed up this morning, and it is 9:30, and I should have done some exercises first. It's quite hard to sing early in the morning if you haven't done any warm-ups. Apologies. If you're singing a high note or a long note, then you don't want to expel much breath. So you don't want to sing really, really loudly. Just a little breath out, don't work too hard, and that's how you keep a lovely long note. Okay, so just before we run the song, let's just get this rhythm. I want to make sure, obviously I can't hear you, but I want to make sure you've got that beginning rhythm. So I'm going to play the introduction. So this is the introduction, 4 bars. Yeah, and you've got to feel that. Do that again. Introduction. Try and watch me and I'll help you when to come in. Here you go. Such a sky you never could see. And put it in the box for me. Got the words wrong. Okay. Alright. So let's make sure we're really, really punchy on those syncopated rhythms. Yes, syncopated means offbeat, so not on the first beat, but on the offbeat. That's really, really important. Okay, alright, so let's run the whole song now. Okay, you ready? Treasure to last my whole life. go and watch Oliver. It's a really, really good musical. I hope you enjoy it. And I'll see you next week. Bye.